Everybody really is addicted to clout. And why do I say this every time? Because it's true. Clout is the worst drug to ever hit existence as far as it goes for humankind. Not Fent, not none of this other junk. And Head's gonna be like, and I know Head's gonna be like, obviously, actually, balls, I know drugs are obviously bad. But what is more easy to access? And I'll keep referring this point. Finding an actual Fent dealer that somehow give you Fent that's not gonna kill you. Or opening up your phone and posting some BS on TikTok. That's gonna get views because, again, brain rot and stupid junk goes viral. Which one? It's always gonna be the clout because it's more easy for everyone to technically access. It's cooked. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's been quite the minute, man. Apparently, Neon 9 Lives is making a comeback. He's trying to change it up. Obviously, if you don't know, over here we cover the IRL nuisance streamers. You know, the Johnny Somalis, the Fusies, the Jack Dohertys, yada yadas. You know, the Ice Poseidons. But one of the people we used to prevalently cover was, again, like I said, Neon. Kick streamer, Neon 9 Lives. The reason we call it 9 Lives is because he faked his death twice. And, yeah, he got 7 more lives. So that's pretty much that. But yeah, apparently he's trying to make a comeback in his content or whatever, trying to switch it up and be more on the positive side. Now, as you'll see, as Boss says, all the time I try to get people change, you know what I'm saying? Or at least, no, better, let me clarify. The boss is the one that tried to get people change because I ain't gonna lie, I did cover this a little bit on my page. Y'all check me out if you want to. I don't know. Don't, description, whatever. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and show the boss this junk because I'm like, yo, obviously we covered him before, and you know what I'm saying? The boss believes that people could change and eventually change their patterns of behavior. I do not. I'm a generational hater. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, yeah, but it's not like I hate for no reason. Obviously, y'all know Truly be the realist. We've seen plenty of clips of Neon doing very not good actions in nuisance IRL streamable actions. Like I said, faking his death, not good, John. So it's pretty hard to change your rep off of that. And from what I was seeing, a good amount of people kind of agree. But we got to give him a chance. So let's get into it and see what's going on with Neon 9 Lives. Hey man, shout out Omar Omizi. We got Neon successfully rebranded his career. Y'all already know what it is. If you want to watch the original video, that boy be down in the description below to give your own opinions and conjecture. But without further ado, again, see what's going on with Neon.
Before, I was just on the streets, messing around, trolling people, like just farming like what I could, but then I realized like that's not what brings you long-term success, it just brings you hate. When you do it so much, it starts to become what people really think about you.
If you're Johnny.
It's hard to like change people's minds.
Or Ice.
Now maybe this little shit is turning his life around. Now if you know anything about the streaming landscape of the past couple of years, you know that there's been a subsection of streamers that have been pissing people off. Nuisance streamers is what we call them on this channel, and Neon was...
We called them that over here as well.
Oh my god! Very much one of them. You know, go around harassing people, trolling people, causing a general ruckus.
Blonde girl and peanut brains. Like, it's like, you don't even have something in your... Is there anything in this head? Is there anything in this...
4.0 GPA.
Yo, oh, what's her name? Yeah, this is Brekkie Hill. This was Neon Succubus that was literally sucking up all his clout and cheese.
Bombocad!
Yeah, this is her hanging with Neon. Bops, am I right? Tough.
In high school, and I got into a top 19 academic rated school.
And now you post your...
Yeah, because...
God, what the happened?
Literally getting banned for starting a fight with co-nuisance streamer Jack Doherty, or permanently banned for committing a hit and run live on the platform and then skating off. Neon had very much a bad rep, and it was deserved.
Neon, like he's always like he's like constantly streaming himself. And, like, no disrespect. I don't know about him.
He's like purposely provocative, and then when it's ready to happen, the bodyguards come in.
That bothers me. I don't like how these cats are ripping around with big black security guards. They're essentially being the internet out in the real world, but with protection. Who's this kid? Who's this kid right here?
That's Jack. He's one of the worst.
He does the same thing, right? I saw him.
They're both horrible.
Anytime you're tied to Jack Doherty, you want to try to get that name off you quick, fast, and in a hurry. You got to rethink things. But recently, Neon has been trying to turn over a new leaf. He's not aiming to go viral as much, not putting out the trash quality that it takes to go viral, but more so looking for a quality and wholesome approach. So Neon announced that he was doing this 24-hour stream where he was showcasing health, wellness, and him just being physically fit and better in life. You know, proper dieting, exercise, and just overall positivity. So he partnered with this content creator called Santa Cruz Palo, and not only were his chat being disrespectful and saying this wasn't real, etc., but Santa Cruz Palo himself was being disrespectful while live streaming with Neon.
Change clothes.
Who cares, man?
Guys, I think we should throw Neon in the ocean. Chat, what do you think if I throw him in the ocean? It's cold. Ocean's like 55 degrees. I think we throw this guy in the ocean.
Let's go!
Ha, fucking hell.
You've got towels, bro. Shorts, let's go.
Let's
go. You want to do this? Let's go. Or I'm out.
Yeah?
Huh?
Let's do an actual cold plunge, bro.
See, back in the day, Neon would do anything to go viral. Now, but back in the day,
like literally the main clip of him, like that I would say like that the most motion is that clip of him getting jumped because I was farming. Yeah, have you ever seen that clip?
Jump by who?
Where the kids had the ski mask on, they was bullying punking Neon. Or you never seen that clip? Well, that like I'm sure if you've heard of Neon, you probably seen that clip. And yeah, like he's been doing all that junk. He's admitted that clips like that are fake and all that. Like, bro, Neon been doing this junk for a minute, and that's why I'm saying it's gonna be really hard for him to change his rep, and it's really hard for me to be like, yeah, Neon gonna make that change. He gonna really like be cool because it's like, bro, when the times get rough, what always happens with Neon? Farming again. Embarrassing himself.
Talking about a year ago,
he's been off the grid for a while though.
That's what I'm saying because he trying to change his rep.
Off the grid, so that's good.
And that's what I'm saying. Again, if he can, that's excellent. But I'm gonna need to see this over an even longer period of time because
not just today, a week, a month.
Not like even longer. Like I'll say I give Neon like for the past I'd say like maybe 2.5 months. Like I haven't really heard nothing about Neon for real. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But even still, it's gonna take way more than 2 months. He been farming. He been doing all the stupid John for almost a decade. Yo, when he was faking his death, he was a jit. He was like 13, like 14. Bruh, he the same age as me, if not like I think a year younger or some John.
He could do it.
Like, hey, I hope he can.
But you ultimately catch my drift. He would allow people to challenge his manhood even if it meant that he could make a whole bunch of money and go viral and, be an internet sensation. But he is now showing that he is, realizing who he is, coming into himself and saying that he's not going to put up with this stuff, even if it means jeopardizing the stream that he has planned out, to where Santa Cruz, after not being able to punk Neon or bully Neon, feels like he needs to walk away. And Neon is perfectly accepting of this. He's not going to turn around and put up with this shit.
I'm done getting humiliated on camera, bro. I'm 20 years old. What do I get out of a clip of me getting thrown in the ocean by a bunch of men, bro?
What you get, Neon, is what you've been getting for the past couple years. And
exactly. Heads are going to keep treating you like this because this is the rep that you built. This is the type of audience you cultivated. Is that wrong? Like, maybe I'm just tweaking, but like, bro, again, Neon got a history. We can't just ignore this, John.
Glad you can acknowledge this. I've got to give you a round of applause because for the past couple of years, you've been classified as a joke. You've been classified as somebody that I take seriously. You've been on stream with some of the most disgusting people on the internet, people that people hate and ridicule. And in the grand scheme of things, when you're seen out in public or when people have commentary about you, it's been negative. It's been disparaging. It's not been anything positive. And a lot of these younger streamers don't understand that concept. See, people have this chase to become famous. I think Gen Z said the career that they most want overwhelmingly is to be a content creator, but they don't.
And within that factor, there's problems, there's pros and cons to that. But my thing is what Omar just said even before that. Yeah, everybody really is addicted to clout. And why do I say this every time? Because it's true. Clout is the worst drug to ever hit existence as far as it goes for humankind. Not Fent, not none of this other junk. And Head's gonna be like, and I know Head's gonna be like, obviously, actually, balls, I know drugs are obviously bad. But what is more easy to access? And I'll keep referring this point. Finding an actual Fent dealer that somehow give you Fent that's not gonna kill you. Or opening up your phone and posting some BS on TikTok. That's gonna get views because, again, brain rot and stupid junk goes viral. Which one? It's always gonna be the clout because it's more easy for everyone to technically access. It's cooked.
Don't know how to do this in a way that is long lasting and most importantly respectful. So they'll do anything it takes in order to become big dog on campus, even if it means embarrassing themselves in public. But at some point you do have to grow up. And so in real time, we are seeing Neon grow up and all I can do is applaud him. See, back in the day, Neon probably would have just crashed out with the dude, jumped in the pool because he said so, but made another meme or another clip and went viral because of it just to be clowned on the internet. But now, even in these situations where it's so easy for him to not take the high ground, he is still willing to do that to show that he is the bigger person in these situations.
Genuinely, bro, I try to stay out of drama, stay out of controversy, stay out of problems. And I want to say, genuinely deep inside, I have no problem with Santa Cruz. I genuinely do feel like he was trying to push me. I just think it came off the wrong way, and I took it the wrong way. I genuinely thought when he said that on the thing, they were going to throw me in the ocean. I was like, bro, I'm just not getting because the whole stream, they were like talking
and
a lot
fair. Like, no, at the end of the day, and that's why I hate that one clip of Neon, again, that we were talking about, he was getting a punt, because at the end of the day, like, I'm not telling him you gotta be mad prideful. You don't gotta be like the freaking fresh and fit alpha male bulls. No, you ain't on nothing. Oh, but I'm thinking, like, if he would have put more context right then and there during the stream, we would have had more for that. But yeah, like, of course I feel Neon, bro. The most famous clip of him is him getting punked. Even if it's fake or not. Like, bro, I would want you to stand on some business, stand on some integrity, have some pride or something.
No, he had.
But like, bro, you should have just, like, I'm not gonna lie. If it's me, I'm just addressing them like, yo, bro, y'all actually gonna try to throw me in the ocean, or you just really trying to get the content out? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? It just seems like Neon wasn't even trying to go for that. Now, in the situation again, like even on Santa Cruz part, could he have handled it better? For sure. I think everyone can handle most situations better. Make you the buck, especially on this internet, John. You feel me? But even still, like, I feel Neon, but at the same time, like, bro, come on, you don't want to cut out the content, bro. Like, you could have just came to that medium. That's why I always say we need to be able to have conversation, have good discourse, like, you know what I'm saying? Be able to connect them bridges, like, all right, we can meet at the middle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And be able to get this John out. Because at the end of the day, it's still content. It's still a up for both of y'all, technically, because y'all both content creators.
And jokingly, I guess it was just like a tough big brother to like push you, you know? I don't want beef with anyone. I don't want anyone in this world to despise me. Not one person.
Now, I personally probably wouldn't even taken it that way, because if he gonna go low, I'm gonna go lower. And I'm the damn limbo champ. But it's good to see that Neon is taking into consideration who he is in the past and these pivotal moments in which he can change his future, and is taking full advantage of them. Because if we look at Neon's past, where he was literally in a Dubai jail looking at God knows how long the prison.
I remember this. Context on this a little bit. This is when him and his girlfriend Sam Frank, one of Jack Doherty's first bop, besides a factor, you know what I'm saying, they went to Dubai, and in Dubai you can't, like, it's hard to explain, but you can't film people unconsensually. Now obviously, bro, like here in the States, if you IRL streaming or you doing a vlog and some bull walk by, it's like they're gonna get in the cam, and it's like you're not intentionally trying to record them or whatever. But obviously, y'all know the way Neon did all these bulls type do, especially before this change, because again, I need to see it for longer. Yeah, they was wilding, doing too much, and if you record people, you know, especially messing around like unconsensually, nah, they cooked him. They said, yo, hold on, you gonna stay in this cell that Johnny need to be in. Tap up, like, bro, come on, man.
Sentence could have been, because over there they don't play about the things that we play about in America.
Put the camera down. Oh, okay. Everyone gets off. All cameras are off. I just want to let you know we're trying to work with you guys.
If we can't film and it's a problem, we can just leave.
To the office and after the okay.
Maybe I'm
What camera's off?
exactly. Camera off?
I'm so sorry, sir.
We've talked about how many times streamers have gone to different
there he is
countries and ruined their reputation or risk massive amounts of jail time for no reason. It is good to see that he saw that as a turning point, and it seems as though he is moving forward with his life and is not trying to go back down that path of being this dude in a jail cell, literally helpless.
They take me in for like questioning. There's just people talking to me, like, and the guy's like, oh, you're fine, no worries, what happened? And I tell them what happened, and I was like, oh, it's probably because of this. They're like, oh yeah, you were filming where you shouldn't have been. I was like, yeah, but we didn't know, whatever. And then guy passes me on to another guy, which passes me on to another guy, which passes me on to like the final boss. And the final boss is like, no, you're going to jail.
Whoa.
He's like, no, I don't give a fuck, you're going to jail. All my friends and shit from Dubai, they were coming to the police station, like everyone, no one's saving him, he's going to jail. And that's when I started crying. Like I dead ass just started crying. I was like, what the fuck, like I'm going to jail?
And now
Wow.
Yeah,
that was a turning point.
that's a terrible situation. And you know what's really funny about that? Like you said, turning point. For somebody else, that wasn't their turning point, which is crazy.
That's when they had to spend their birthday in jail.
Which is crazy.
Their 24th birthday, yeah.
So yeah, I could appreciate the factor, like, yo, this hit me out, like, oh yeah, I'm about to spend a night in a jail cell. Oh yeah, I might have to turn it down at least a little bit. Johnny said, okay, let's go ahead and turn it up to 11.
Yeah.
Like, bro, nah. But at the same time, Neon, I can't really feel that much sympathy, because guess who put themselves in that situation now? You did.
They told him to start recording.
You know what I mean?
Neon is seeing that he can catch more bees with honey than shit, and it is paid off tremendously. He's living out some of his dreams. He's having people go viral based off of being on his own streams and then passing back the flowers, like when he had Leangelo Ball on his stream earlier this year, who, to be quite honest with you, would not be in the situation that he is in today if he weren't on Neon streams.
I
what
most definitely
with
agree.
this guy?
So Leangelo, if y'all don't know, Leangelo Ball is one of the three brothers of the Ball brothers. So it's Lonzo, Leangelo, LaMelo. Lonzo is the oldest brother. He got drafted back in 2017. He played in the NBA. The youngest brother, LaMelo, he got drafted back in 2020. He played for the Hornets. And Jello was the middle child that, like, yeah, and that's not even me talking crazy on Jello. Melo was one of the child out of the three wasn't gonna go pro.
Is that their real names?
Yeah, no. Lonzo, LaMelo, and Leangelo, yeah.
Ball?
Yeah.
Like basketball?
Yeah, their dad's name is LeVar Ball. Yeah,
he made that up.
No, he didn't. I swear to God. No, this is all real.
His dad's
Heads
real
will tell
name
you
is
in the
LeVar
chat.
Ball?
Yo, if Mistress watching, explain it to the boss. They're gonna be able to explain.
God.
You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, basically he was a middle child out on. He was good
this
too.
one was a middle child.
Yeah, Leangelo, and he had this whole situation.
He wasn't a baller.
No, he was. No, that's what I'm saying. No, he was good at basketball. He was gonna go to UCLA because Lonzo, the oldest brother, went to UCLA. He got drafted. He went to the Lakers. Okay. So obviously next son up, he was gonna go to UCLA, but he got in a situation where they went to China and he like stole some Dior shades or something, and then like that messed up their whole career. No. So then then LeVar pulled him and the youngest one, LaMelo, out of school or whatever. They went to go play overseas. Then like this whole process happened, but basically he got to the point where basketball wasn't going to be his main career in life. He obviously, time was going on. He was playing in the G League. The G League's right under the NBA. That really wasn't working out or going nowhere for him. So decided to drop a song.
So he became a rapper.
Stream. Yeah.
And then what did he do on Neon?
From there, he went on Neon Stream because he made a song. It's called Tweaker, like you can see here. And the song's actually really good. Honestly, I think Jello's music actually isn't that terrible. Like, for someone you think, influencer Ross straight into rapping, you're going to make trash music. No, his music actually
And then when Neon put him on his,
Yeah, Neon, he came on Neon Stream, and obviously, we always be saying, Neon John bought it. Neon John really don't got no motion. But, hey, listen, I'll give Neon his props for this one.
Okay,
he did help platform his song. He brought him on the stream. He played a song on the stream. People go listen to the song. You're platforming him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So basically,
good job, Neon.
It helped Jello Leangelo grow his like rap career. Okay. Put it like that. Like, yeah.
All right, good job, Neon. See?
So now we have people breaking songs on Neon streams as if this is some sort of platform to break it on. And he seemingly has become a positive streaming experience overall. And not only is Neon changing, but the people around him are taking note and doing that same change as well. Even his girlfriend, Sam Frank, who was in that OF Jack
Jezebels
Doherty whole streamer nonsense from last year where they were all getting into beefs and stuff. Like, it was honestly exhausting. But even she is seeing the error in some of her ways. And not only is she making a change for the relationship, but she's making a change for herself for seemingly the better.
Does she do OnlyFans?
She did, and then she deleted it.
Oh, you had her delete it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, dude.
Like, it was the dumbest thing ever. Like, if you look back at it, I made fun of like OF girls, and I was like saying all this shit, like, you're selling your body, all this shit, and I got with one. Like, we had a talk, and she
really that's why I kept saying, what was Neon on about? Like, you really chatting because like these OF Bobs is troglodytes like most of the time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you just doing your thing at the same time, I always say, like, bro, if you 18 plus, however you want to do it, whatever you want to do with your life is you an adult. Fair. I'm just gonna let you know, if you start coming out here on this junk, like the Bop House, like Sophie Reigns and all them other junks, I'm finna call you a troglodyte. You are a bop. But like, that would be of course hypocritical on Neon's side, bro. Like, especially since you got into all this junk with Jack Doherty. Now you dating his first bop? What?
So now she's out of it.
Yeah, but I guess she cleared out. I ain't gonna lie. Which is good. Hey, listen, especially if she didn't like, and again, y'all should already know, I don't not like Neon, Jack Doherty, Sam Frank, none of these people, but if she generally was like not liking that John and wasn't in it and wanted to get out, I'm generally happy for her, bro.
And she's not ugly, so she could do modeling and stuff like that. So.
Well, yeah, especially with a platform now.
Yeah. Okay,
but
let's go.
I keep saying with Neon, and now even with her, I need to see this change last for a good amount of time.
Come on, Neon.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Genuinely wanted to do it for herself, and she's like, I really do want to change. I never wanted to do this in the first place. I just felt like I had to, but now I'm going to work on myself. Obviously, pay cut, like whatever, she's not going to make as much, but she'll be happier. So she made the decision. I was like, don't do it because of me, do it because you want to. And she was like, I want to do it.
It can be extremely daunting to do a total career shift into an unforeseen lane, especially after finding success in one already. This is why you don't see a lot of the same types of streamers that Neon was or is make pivots like that. But honestly, those that have made those sorts of pivots have seen a lot of success in recent times. Now, I don't know if it's because of just the climate change that we're in politically or societally, but we have seen enough of that nuisance streaming, that sort of erratic streaming. If you look at plethora of commentary channels, you will see video after video after video of just people being tired of kids harassing kids, kids harassing adults, people.
I don't even know how many videos we got on Jack Doherty, but I openly and like keep saying this, John, because I really do not care, and I enjoy slop drama content. At this point, we might probably go into the triple, but I know at the very least we probably got 90 videos on on Johnny Somali. That many videos condemning him, telling this bull to go away. He will never go away. But guess what? He gonna keep getting farmed, and we gonna see him on the field too, farming as well. Tough.
people being just obnoxious in public spaces, fighting people, getting into accidents, not taking any accountability, hopping on stream, blaming other people, etc., etc., etc. And people have gotten tired of that. It's getting to the point where these social media platforms are even cracking down on that type of content and having to place even stricter TOS on their platform from platforms that weren't even supposed to be TOS heavy in the first place, like Kick. And once you see, like Neon saw last year, where the bots aren't working or you're spending a ton of money and not see.
That's what I said earlier. Like, nah, I know for sure at least a good amount during his streaming, John. A lot of them Jones was bots. Like, that's not even me trying to hate. Like,
the results anymore.
Proved it one time.
Then you have to make a pivot. You have to make a change. So I do give applause to content creators often on this channel who do see the error in their ways or see that there's no ultimate longevity in the career path that they go on and then make a pivot. I know I bash a lot of them, and that's because a lot of them deserve bashing, young or not. I do give praise to the young Dons of the world when they make a change, of the Jadeons when they make a change, of Neon right here when he makes a change. And this change honestly seems genuine.
I know he's done in the past that I personally don't agree with, but bro, people can always change. Yeah. In my opinion, people can change, and as long as
shout out FaZe Rug,
they prove themselves, and there's always growth and maturity within people, you know.
And to some extent, I do agree with what FaZe Rug is saying, that people can change. Everybody has the ability to change, but it's about if your audience is willing to let you change. And what Neon realized is that your audience only has so much leash and leeway for your actions and your shenanigans. So it's
your audience ain't going to jail for you.
Nah, and that's another factor, especially for Johnny. But what that is, it's called, like, it's a term. It's called being audience capture, which basically it's the dream effect, where like you're basically getting bullied by your audience to do whatever they think like is the most entertaining, is in the best interest. And obviously, being an IRL nuisance streamer, for the most part, when you're Neon, it's getting into a fight and almost getting jumped or some John to having your bodyguard step in, which was pretty much, again, all his content, at least up until now, until he's changing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you get audience capture, bro, you just not gonna enjoy making content no more either. That's a whole nother thing too, because now you're not making the content you want to make. You're not enjoying that, John. You're making whatever the chat want to make or whatever your comments want to make. That's why I always say, even on here, in Trill Talks, everything, we talking about whatever nuisance balls, whatever Jones we feel like gelling about, and on Trill Talks, everything, I'm talking about whatever I want to talk about. I shout out everybody that subscribes. Appreciate y'all giving us the time of day, as always. But at the same time, if I'm getting on here, I'm not having fun gelling on bulls, I'm not having fun recording vids, I'm not recording, bruh. You not about to force me. Like, it's just not that, bro. Heads gotta realize at the end of the day, like, even the heads, these caricatures you see behind the screen, like you see me and the boss right now, we technically just characters, bruh. Like, you turn the computer off, Heads is just people. Heads is just human. Got flaws, got lives they going through, Jones they dealing with, like, got demons. Bro.
Gotta go be a real mom after this? Like a real mom? Even though I am a real mom. Okay, cut the film. He wants to get hurt now.
I'm like, bro, man, I'm a grown man. It's like, but nah, like, seriously though, like, people have lives, and that's why I'm saying, even with us like trashing on these bulls like Jack Doherty, Johnny Smiley, Neon, all these bulls, at the end of the day, I know they humans behind this, John. That's why I always say, like, they need to stop putting themselves in these situations, these humiliation rituals, all this stuff. Like, bro, this gonna affect your real life emotions, like how you feeling when the cameras is off. You gonna be feeling about this. And like even Neon said with that clip with the Santa Cruz guy, bro, he literally said on the John, hey, I don't want to be hatched no more. I feel you. You should have been said that out loud, or been applying that in life. Like, I don't know. Like, I always tell bulls, like, obviously, like, hey, you can start content creation, and not everyone's gonna obviously pop off. But even still, like, when you get relative motion, like, you could get it off doing normal fun, John, bro. It might take longer than, I guess, pulling like the Sneeko grifting into the red pill, pulling the Neon just grifting into IRL streaming and all that. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you're not gonna enjoy it. Overall, that the audience not gonna last unless you're doing that type of stuff. Just be you. Have fun making content.
He is on Trill Talks Everything.
I sure am. Ha! New video posted. Go watch it. But yeah, no, seriously.
It's better to catch it early than to catch it later, especially when so many eyes are on streaming and content creation as a whole at this very moment. And if you don't believe that people don't give much grace for people to give change, we can look at people like Sneeko and Bruce Drop 'em Off right now.
Did I not just say Sneeko too? No pre-watch, but yeah, nah. Because
I want to see Sneeko's new look.
What's up?
I want to see Sneeko's new look.
You have seen Sneeko. Remember we covered it before? Because his audience is now not liking him because he wants to make his own. Again, like I said, he wants to make content that he actually enjoys now, but he grifted into the red pill. So now all they want to see is you be a misogynist. You tell women they're worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? You be the alpha meathead. Boy, he ain't doing that now. He want to go to the museum. He want to paint, which I find is fire. Like, good. He want to be artistic. Them bulls do not care about that.
They ain't with that.
They do not care about that unless you shilling,
like
fresh
this.
and fit. They yawning, they snoozing, they telling you a B-hatch, go back to region. Like, never. And that's what happens when you cultivate these audiences. That's what I'm saying. Sneeko grifted into the red pill. I've dropped a video on, bro, freaking Fresh and Sneeko is beefing, bro. I'm like, first of all, this is the most nonsensical beef. Like, bro, Walter, bro, Mom, how many dialogue lines Walter got? How many dialogue lines? How many words can Walter say from Fresh and Fit? Yeah, you probably can't even think of the bullet. Exactly. Exactly. So, like, yeah, they was beefing, so I covered that whole jump. But yeah, Sneeko himself admitted he grifted into the red pill. Like, he should have knew what this was.
Now, to see that sometimes
my bad.
you can just burn an audience out and never gain it back again. Sneeko, while making the change and seeing some success and some, milestones in his own regard, is finding it very hard to transition audiences because he's burned so many bridges, and the audience that he cultivated while doing the right wing grift doesn't want to see this new shit. Look, once your frontal lobe develops, you're not going to be doing the same stuff that you were doing when you were a kid. I mean, that naturally makes a lot of sense. But there's always that one old guy that's at a college party or at a high school party that just can't let go of the young...
the peaking in high school. The peaking in high school, yeah.
Young shit that he was doing. And I'm glad that Neon isn't going to end up like that old guy at the party. Now, he left some of those old guys behind because I can't wait for Jack Doherty to come out and be a new person. Or
it's never happening.
Don't say that.
It's never happening.
It's going to happen.
It's not happening.
To change his whole narrative. I don't think he is. That kid's head is shaped like a Minecraft block, and I don't think that there's much brain.
It is. It is.
Yo,
and
you ain't right.
It's even worse when he landed on his skull the other day trying to do a stupid dirt bike jump that he already almost killed himself a couple times doing. Sad enough. But y'all already know what it is, though. That was pretty much the end of it. So y'all already know. Shout out Omar. Omizi. That was Neon successfully rebranded his career. You already know what it is. If you want to watch the original video, that will be down below. To give your own opinions and conjecture, as always.
Guys.
Mom, final opinions on Neon 9 Lives. Do you think he can make that change?
I'm happy for him. Congratulations. He could do it.
Do you think he can sustain it?
It's going to be hard, but he ain't going to fall back like, what's his name? Sneeko did, right? Sneeko fell back, right? Because he's a red pill now.
Nah, he's not red pill anymore. Sneeko, I don't even know how to explain.
But is he good though? Did he change?
He's changed. Yeah, he's changing. He's changing.
He's just having a hard time.
Yeah, because he can't transition audiences. Yeah. Neon is changing, and I guess his audience is liking it. Not even I guess. It's clear that his audience is liking it. So he has a better potential to change over time.
All right, well let's still got to see Neon. Let's stick with Neon. Congratulations. He don't need to use 7 of his lives. And okay, go ahead. You quick.
My final opinion. No, I have one thing. The boss, you pretty much said it. Neon 9 Lives, N3ON. If I hear one more Nuisance John, if I hear one more your bodyguard, you're done. You're done. We never trusting you again. That's it. Okay. I give Neon a chance.
All right, good.
We're gonna have to see. Other than that, like I said, shout out Omar. Push it to the end screen.
Oh, wrong hand.
Like this video up if you enjoyed. Me and the boss would, of course, very much appreciate that. You already know how it goes. 5K up. 5K down, switch it around because 5K is around the way, baby.
Subscribe.
You already know what it is.
And here we go. Turn that.
Post notification bell. Right on. The blue bell. The ringer. So that every time the boss, Trilly, posts on this page right here. M&T.
Oh, you? Okay.
Mom and
you. Okay. Yeah.
The two of us. I'm done. That boy will always be up in your feed. Last but not least, boss, go ahead and tell them what they have to do on every single video.
Please, please, please. And thank you for watching it from the beginning to the end. And taking your time. And speaking of taking your time, I think we'll be going live tomorrow when this is posted. Yeah, so come join us in our live.
You already know.
Yes.
Hey, between 1 and 2 Saturday lives, y'all know, pop out. You know what I'm saying? We be covering all the Nuisance IRL bulls, and trust, you gonna see a certain someone up there.
Oh,
for sure.
Let's see if he can change.
It's never gonna happen. Maybe it'll change in a cell or in the fields. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for watching and giving us y'all time of day, as I say all the time, as the boss says all the time. And we finna catch y'all when we cover the next bozo. Peace.